Here's the main pylon cables that leads on to Warwick International Airport. So we're now in the county of Warwickshire. So now we keep going. We're climbing the distance. So we will terminate to Warwick. So right, M40 B1638. 40. Keep going now. Now this is gonna take around about 40 minutes for the journey. It's gonna take 40 minutes now. So it's gonna be an hour. So this is gonna be an hour. 40 minutes. It's gonna be a 40-minute trip. It's gonna be a 40-minute trip, this is. Anyway, let's already almost. So down there's the AA. The Automobile Agency. Can't stop that. There's a car just there. So now we're overtaking. Yep. Here's the next bridge. That is the pedestrians. We're
What's that one?
Cleo, just right there.
What was that? What did you say?
Keep going.
Where's that?
Bye.
Oh,
So here we go. And just about to come onto our left hand side is the Chiltern Main Line, the old Great Western Main Line from Snow Hill to Paddington, which is now part of the Chiltern Main Line from Birmingham Hall Street to London Road. And of course some occasional trains to Birmingham Snow Hill from Birmingham Snow Hill. And also the nearby Warwick Parkway station. Warwick Parkway station is just a station just away from the town of Warwick, because obviously there is a station called Warwick. Could have been named Warwick Town. But obviously they're just named Warwick. Not all trains stop at Warwick, it's only for stopping services.
Right.
Express trains call for Solihull,
Stranger in a nice way.
Pennington's Farm, and Bristol.
Oh, right, okay.
Also call out to them, and also sometimes Wembley Stadium and out to Heath.
Yeah, there's
For trains on the west coast, they terminate into London Euston. Here's another bridge. So here we go. Ignore that. If you're watching, just ignore that. So anyway, here we go.
nothing of it.
Down.
Five months along back and it goes like really weird and odd. I think that's a look back, went through a weird odd phase, but
So anyway, here we go.
coming out of it again.
This is the M40 junction. So I'm just going to be coming across. Here's the telephone poles, telegraph poles. You'll see a lot of them when we get down to Swanage, as we're heading down towards Swanage today. So I'm just on the M40, changing Oxford and changing Vista for the opposite A34. Once we get to the A34, then head into G. Anyway, here is a sign here for the railway station, Warwick Parkway, served by Chiltern Railway Services, to and from London Marlow, and to and from Birmingham Hall Street and Birmingham Snow Hill, and of course West Midlands Railway also make occasional service. M152 and the A429. It's 2 miles now. And 1 mile.
Just need a petrol tank up here.
Warwick Industrial Estates. Junction 11 is 18 minutes, junction 9 is more than that. And anyway, here we are. Ground tourist sign for the historic town of Warwick, and there's of course Shakespeare's Stratford and the popular Warwick Castle, which is owned by Merlin Entertainments, which also, yeah, and of course there's a bus museum. Again, yeah, and there's a sign Warwick Castle just right there. Shakespeare's Stratford. Sign there. Is the big sign Warwick, Stratford and Coventry and Cirencester. M69 to Coventry, A429 to Warwick, A46 to Stratford, and of course A429 to Cirencester. This is the junction for Warwick, but we're terminating at Warwick services. Welcome, great Warwick services. And then we'll have a
to drive me mad, the thought to do it now.
Now the road is getting that wider now because we've got more than 3 lanes. We're having a 4th lane, so it's now there's 6 minutes for the service area, which is the Warwick one. And here's the sign for Leamington Spa, popular spa town, and of course Warwick Industrial Estates. There's the Church of Warwick, just right behind the trees. That is the church in Warwick. Big church. Originally, I believe it was going to be Leamington, but no, it's Warwick because Leamington is just up this way now. And then after Leamington Spa on the Shilton services is of course Banbury. There's the bridge junction here. So we're still in Warwickshire. We're going to be ending at Warwick services. And then we'll have a break. And of course, beyond Warwick services, as you know, might not be one film. Of course, we've got a service area at Cherwell Valley. The Cherwell Valley services owned by Granada and was a popular service area for those people who came on the M40. But apparently, in 2010, a fire destroyed the building, and then that meant only a temporary service area was being built. But now, to compromise with Weatherby and T-Bay services, the new service area is a lot brighter compared to the former one. And of course, just over on the other side of the service area is of course the popular, which is going to air on the Channel 4 TV in July, the Silverstone Formula 1 Grand Prix. And make sure you watch that on the day in July, as this is for the British Grand Prix. And then after that they go to other major circuits, and then they finish in Budapest for the summer in Hungary. And then once they've gone, and then they have a break, and then they go to Monza in Italy in September, and then they go to Suzuka in Japan, and then they finish the last one in Abu Dhabi, and then they restart again in Australia, and then which is in Melbourne, and then they go to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and then they go to Monaco and Spain. Monaco,
of course, Kuala Lumpur.
And the Kuala Lumpur is in Malaysia. And then they go to Chinese Grand Prix. So anyway, here we are. This is the approach now to Warwick services, owned by Welcome Break, which also operates the Welcome Break Hotwood Park services on the M42. Welcome Break comes up with lots of different attractions, lots of different facilities. If you want to buy a book, there's a WH Smith, which is a retail occupier. And of course, there's the food outlets, Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, Burger King, which is the rival fast food chain to McDonald's. And of course, other than that, there's a Subway if you fancy a sandwich. And unlike since there isn't a Marks and Spencer's Simply Food, there's even Waitrose. And in the background there is of course the windmill. And of course, if you fancy a coffee, there's Starbucks. And to fill up your petrol, there's the British petrol station known as the BP, which has also existed in other countries, in other major countries. So anyway, here we are, coming to Warwick services shortly. So we'll be arriving at Warwick. Anyway, here's the approach to Warwick services. This is the service area at Warwick.
When I moved down to Colin, me and Dad come down in the morning to take my stuff.
So anyway,
Come down this mountain.
Anyway, here's Welcome Break, Warwick services.
Yeah, but this is the lowest.
And also there's a Harry Ramsden on site.